I don't know. I don't even know what that brother really said just now. That's what's getting on me. Hey, he said a whole bunch of something, but it was a whole bunch of nothing to me. I hope the brother get it and keep the commandments, Lord willing. But go ahead, bring that out, Ak.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt wherein ye dwelt, ye shall not do.
You shall not what?
Ye shall not do.
You shall not what?
Ye shall not do.
Right?
And after the doings of the land Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do.
That's right, man. We ain't supposed to act like our slave master. And what we do, we acted like our slave master. We ain't supposed to act like any of the slave masters that ever had us in captivity. But what we do, we act just like them. Right? A lot of our people say that they Egyptian. Right? A lot of our people say that they believe in the Muslim religion. A lot of our people believe in Buddha. Right? Our people believe in everything but the Most High God. That's why he said, oh, well, if you gonna go after that God, then let him save you from your tribulation.
Right.
Let him bring you up out of your unsustaining life that you can't live no more, right? Let him save you then, right? If you don't want to come back to the Most High God, then that's your fault. That don't have nothing to do with him no more, right? He said, okay, you want to go off and be with that? Then go off and be with that then. That's on you, brother. Let me get Matthew chapter 6 and verse 7, Baba Kasha. Bring that out,
Book of Romans, chapter 12 and 2. And be not conformed to this world.
And do what?
Be not conformed to this world.
Right, because you know what all our people is getting ready for? All these wicked holidays that's about to come up is what our people getting ready for. Our people getting ready for that Thanksgiving, right? They came over here, killed all the Native Americans, right? Over 2 million Native Americans, and then made a holiday about it.
Right.
Talk about some, let's get this turkey and let's get this cranberry sauce. The turkey represents the people they killed, and the cranberry sauce is their blood that they spilled, man. Come on now. And we're supposed to be happy about this thing? Yay. What Columbus say? I never put my sword down one time. He was over here killing our brothers and sisters off, man. And our people's about to go ahead and what? Conform themselves to this world by running right into Thanksgiving. Right? Have no idea that you're going against your own God. Right? Read that again from the top, Huck.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
That's right, man. We ain't supposed to be conformed to this world. We're supposed to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, right? The people that actually understand and know and see these prophecies coming to pass, we're being transformed by the renewing of our mind. All praise to the Most High God, right? We being transformed. We can see it right here for what it is, right? Right? Because we being circumspect about this thing. We looking around. We paying attention. We understand it, right? And we out here trying to bring it to our people, man.
That's right.
Hey, brother, you believe in God? You got a minute to hear about the Most High God, or you in a hurry? Oh, man. All right, King. I understand. But look, brother, you got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God and keep them, right? Before Yahweh shall come back and crack that sky, and then we can't do it no more. All right? All praises to the Most High, brother, right? We got to keep these commandments, man. We got to wake our people up, man, and not be conformed to this world, right? We can't be, right? We can't be. Let me get Psalms 23 and verse 7, Baba Kasha. Bring that up.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetition.
Do what?
Use not vain repetition.
Right.
As the heathen do.
As who?
As the heathen do.
As the heathen do.
For they think that they shall be heard.
They what?
That they shall be heard.
Right. They think that they should. Proverbs 23 and 7. They think that they should be heard, right? With a vain repetition. They want, oh, God, please, just thank me, bless me and my family right here on Thanksgiving because, you know, our ancestors actually killed your children, and I'm sorry that happened, but we love you, and come on, man. And then they're going to keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and think that the Most High God's hearing them. The Lord said, man, don't listen to that vain repetition, and don't act like them. Don't pray the way that they do. Go ahead.
For their much speaking, be not ye therefore like unto them.
Do what?
Be like unto them.
Don't be like them. He said, for they think because they speak a lot that the Lord hears them more. He said, be not like unto them. Don't act like they do. Don't do what they do. They're the wicked that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Give me Psalms 55 and 20. Bring that out, King.
Proverbs 23:7.
Right?
For as he thinketh in his heart.
For his what?
For as he thinketh in his heart.
So as a man think in his heart,
so is he.
So that's how he is, right? So the man might say to you that he your best friend, but the way that he thinking is, I can't wait till I can kill this fool, right? And that's what he thinking in his heart, and that's how he really is. But they don't show you that until it's too late. Go ahead.
Eat and drink, saith he to thee.
Right, he tell you, come on man, you hungry? I got something for you. I got a little bit of food for you. He say, man, you hungry, man? You thirsty, man? I got a little bit of something for you. Here you go, brother. I'm gonna hook you up, right? He say, eat and drink. He say to you, go ahead.
But his heart is not with thee.
But what?
But his heart is not with thee.
But his heart ain't with you, man.
Right.
He worried about he thinking about how he really gonna get rid of you, right? Ain't that what Columbus did? He said he came over, shook the Native Americans' hands, figured out that they didn't even know what a sword was, and said, oh, you know what? Give me 50 good men, and we can kill them all. Take over the whole country. It's ours, right? Because his heart's not with you, right? Go ahead.
Right.
The morsel which thou hast eaten shalt thou vomit up, and loose thy sweet words.
That's right, man. Because everything that you said nice and sweet to him, and he fed it to you, now you feel the whole opposite way. You like, man, everything he said, bleh. That's how you feel. Everything that he just said, I'm throwing up, man. I don't even want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. I can't, man. That's dang. And that's how we be, man. That's exactly how it comes down to it, man. Because everything that he said, his heart wasn't in that. His heart was to be wicked and evil and aggressive and to tear you up and to break you down.
That's right.
That's what that was for. It wasn't to save you. It wasn't to help you. It wasn't for you to be looking and thinking that he's going to be somebody for you. Nah, he didn't trick you again, man. Right? Bring that out, man.
Isaiah chapter 55 verse 20. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Right. He didn't put forth his hands that be at such that be in peace with him. Right. Go ahead.
He has broken his covenant.
He did what?
He has broken his covenant.
That's exactly what the other scripture just said, man. His heart was never there with you. He broke his covenant against you, Ak. He ain't there for you. Let me get 1 Maccabees 1 and verse 11, Baba Kishah. Go ahead.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
His words were smooth, man. He said he gonna feed you, hook you up, you his best friend, y'all cool, it's all good, right? Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
Well, what?
But war was in his heart.
Right, his words is as smooth as butter, man. He make it sound good, it's all good, it look nice, it's cool, but war is in his heart.
That's right.
He ready to destroy you, take your land, and your language, and your heritage. He ready to just put you down in the dirt as quick as he done picked you up, right? And then what? Put you on a slave ship. Have you defecating on your people. Killing these. I mean, come on, man. He can't wait to turn you against each other, so he ain't even got to do the slaying no more. He have us kill ourselves. War is in his heart. Because he's evil and he's wicked. And he ain't about us, man. It's not for us to be underneath of these other nations. Right? Go ahead and bring that out, Doc. Let me get 2 Maccabees 2 and... Actually, 2 Maccabees 6 and 3.
Book of 1 Maccabees 1 and 11.
Go ahead.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
Wicked what?
Wicked men.
Wicked who?
Wicked men.
Yeah, we had wicked men coming out of Israel. Why? Because, like I just said, he used us to turn us against ourselves. Go ahead.
Who persuaded many, saying.
Who did what?
Who persuaded many, saying. Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
With the who?
With the heathen.
With the who?
With the heathen.
Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen, man. Go ahead.
That are round about us.
That are all around us, man. Let's make a covenant with them, man. Right? Go ahead.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Because since we've been out of their hands, we've been sad. We've been weakened. We don't have anything anymore. Come on, man. This is how the wicked men of Israel think. They don't know about Black Wall Street. They don't know that when we buy ourselves, we build up and do better. They don't know that whenever they had us segregated, that was the best thing for our people.
That's right.
They don't know that, though, right? So they say, hey, let us go back and make a covenant with the heathen, right? Since we much sorrow. Since we departed, we've been the best off that we've ever been.
That's right.
But then we got put back underneath of them, and then what? Then we can't even be ourselves. We don't even know who we are, and we became lost sheep.
Right.
Bring that out, Doc.
2 Maccabees chapter 6 verse 3.
Bring it out.
The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people.
Right? It was sore and grievous to our people. Go ahead.
For the temple was filled with riot.
With what?
With riot.
With what?
With riot.
Right. The temple was filled with nothing but riot. Go ahead.
And rebelling by the Gentiles.
Right? And the Gentiles is the one that filled it up with the riots, man. They didn't do nothing but wickedness to our people, so we don't know nothing but wickedness. That's all we know. Go ahead.
Who delayed with harlots. Who delayed with harlots.
Yeah, who dealt with harlots, man. That means that they just, they lounged up with them. They ain't got nothing but girls around them, right? Oh, man, I'm about to get with this one. I'm going to get with this one. Now I'm going to get with this one. This is how we are, right? This is how they got our people now. Just, oh, yeah, I can go anywhere and pick up a girl. And now they got us laid up like that when Israel was never like that. Go ahead.
I had to go do with women within the circuit of the holy places.
Okay, go ahead.
And besides, that brought in things that were lawful, not lawful.
They brought in things that what?
That were not lawful.
Right, they brought in many things into the temple that were not lawful to be in that temple, man. It's not according to the Most High God. We then doing what? Exactly what the wicked men of Israel said. Let us join to the heathen. And then when we're with the Gentile heathen, then they doing what? Getting us to go off even in our own temple. Go ahead.
The altar also was filled with profane things.
The altar also was filled with profane things, right?
Which the law forbiddeth, neither was it lawful for a man to keep 7 days.
It wasn't what?
Lawful for men to keep 7 days.
We weren't allowed to keep Sabbath days. They had all unholy things in our altar. We weren't allowed to be who we were supposed to be. We weren't allowed to be who the Most High God called us to be. Right? Go ahead.
Or ancient feasts.
We weren't allowed to keep our ancient feasts. We weren't allowed to keep our high holy days. We weren't allowed to keep the Sabbath day holy. Go ahead.
Or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
And we weren't allowed to even call ourselves a Jew. Right? That's why over there in Israel right now, you got the Israelis calling themselves Jewish. And they got us calling us black and nigger and colored and brother and everything but what the Lord called us, which was a Jew, because they made these things laws against us, right? They took this stuff and put it wholeheartedly over us and beat us and beat us and beat us till we weren't Jew no more.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 7, and in the day of the king's birth, every month, they were brought by bitter constraint.
They were what?
They were brought by bitter constraint.
We were brought by bitter constraint. We didn't want to do it. It was against our will to do these things. Go ahead.
To eat of the sacrifices, and when the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in possession of Bacchus carrying idols.
To do what?
Carrying idols.
Right? We had to do what they told us to do, man. Otherwise, we was going to be beat, killed, or I mean, they ain't no worse than that, but maybe watch our family get killed or murdered. Go ahead.
Moreover, there went out a decree.
There went out a what?
There went out a decree.
There went out a what?
There went out a decree to the neighbors' cities of the heathen.
Of the who?
Of the heathen.
Right, there went out a decree to the neighboring cities of the heathen. What was it?
By the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and to partakers of their sacrifice.
Right, man. That now, guess what? This is going to be against the Jews, and now they got to go ahead and they got to see and do everything that the heathen do it. They can't keep feast days. They can't keep Sabbath days. They can't keep any of the high holy days of the Most High God. But now they have to be exactly like the heathen, right? And that was made into law. And that's evil, man. That was made into law, right? And that's exactly how we got tore down and why our people don't know who we are today, right? That's exactly what happened to us, man. We got beaten to a pulp, right? But the Lord said that he going to come back and he going to change that, right? All praise to the Most High. Give me Isaiah 60. Oh, go ahead.
Verse 9, and whoso will not conform themselves in the manners of the the Gentile.
And if you didn't conform yourselves in the manner of the Gentile, what?
Shall be put to death.
Should be what?
Shall be put to death.
We got what?
Shall be put to death.
Right, if we didn't conform to their ways, we got put to death, man. Right? So we had to stop calling ourselves Jew. We couldn't be the Israelites anymore. We couldn't keep high holy days. We couldn't keep the feast days. We couldn't keep commandments. We had to celebrate their holidays, right? And then we had to make ourselves to where we thought we were Gentile. When we the best people on the face of the planet.
That's right.
And we don't know any better, man. Right? Let me get Isaiah 66 and 15. Bring that out, huh?
Book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
All should be what?
All should be one people.
When the Lord said that what? Division, separation, splitting apart. But what they say? One people. Antioch said, guess what? Nah, we going exactly against their God, and we going to make everybody one people. Go ahead.
And everyone should leave his laws.
And everybody should what?
Everyone should leave his
No,
laws.
we got to keep the commandments of the Most High God.
Everyone shall leave his law.
Right, they said that everybody should leave his laws. Go ahead.
So all the heathen agreed.
So all the what?
All the heathen agreed.
All the non-Israelite people agreed.
According to the commandment of the king.
According to the commandment of man. Right? Go ahead.
Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
And many of our people, the wicked people that came out of Israel, consented into his religions, man. And that's how we got to where we are today. Not knowing who we are and consenting to all these stupid, dumb religions, man.
That's right.
Right? Thinking that we Baptist, man. Thinking that we Protestant, man. Thinking that we Jehovah's Witnesses. Thinking that we doggone Buddha and that we Mecca and whatever, man. We're Israelites, man. We're the best people on the face of the planet, man. Right? That's who we are. We are of the Most High God, right? And the Lord said that when He come back, He gonna show who we are, right?
Right.
Let me get Luke 19 and 27, Papa Kashaw. Bring that out.
Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
This is what the Lord said He gonna do because they didn't change all our ways. They didn't change us from being who we are. The Lord said that He gonna come with what?
With fire.
Go ahead.
And with His chariots.
That's right.
Like a whirlwind.
Like a what?
Like a whirlwind.
Y'all don't know about no whirlwind, man. I'm telling you, you can't get close to that thing. It'll pick you up, suck you up, you crush, you dead. In the midst of it. Go ahead.
To render His anger.
To do what?
To render His
He
anger.
coming back happy.
To render His
He
anger.
coming back to render His anger, man. Go ahead.
With fury.
With what?
With fury.
With what?
With fury.
Fury.
And His rebuke with flames of fire.
That's right, man. When the Lord come back, He rebuke it with flames of fire, man. Right? Go ahead.
For by fire and by His sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
And that's how He gonna plead with these people, man, that don't believe in the Most High God and ain't keeping the commandments. He coming back with fire and fury, and that's what He gonna do, man. He gonna plead with the flesh with fire and fury. We think that it's gonna be a game. We think that it's a joke out here. The Lord coming back to kill many, man. Go ahead.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. The Lord said He coming back to destroy a whole lot of people.
Right.
But people don't understand this thing, man. Right? They have no idea of it. Give me Isaiah 55 and 8. Bring that out, huh?
Book of Luke 19:27.
Bring it out.
But those mine enemies.
But what?
But those mine enemies.
What Yahweh shall say?
But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over
The
them.
Lord said, if those my enemies who don't want me reigning over top of them, do what?
Bring hither and slay them before me.
Bring them here and kill them in front of me. That's what Christ said. That's what the Lord said. That's what the Most High God's Son said. He didn't say I'm coming back for love and happiness over everybody. He said, those my enemies, bring them before me and slay them right in front of me.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. It's happening, man. The prophecies are being fulfilled. It's going down right now as we speak. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua. Right? It's happening right now. Let me get Matthew 22 and 29, Baba Yeshua. Bring that out, huh?
Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8.
Bring it out.
My thoughts are not your thoughts.
This is why people look at us crazy, because God said your thoughts are not my thoughts, right?
Neither are your ways my ways.
And your ways are not my not my thoughts, nor are your ways my ways. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord, man. Right? The Lord said, your thoughts are not my thoughts, and your ways are not my ways. There's more on that?
Yes. Salakia. Verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
That's right, man. The Lord said that the ways of him are higher. His heavens are higher than our earth. So his ways are higher than our ways.
That's right.
That's why we have no understanding of it, right? But the Lord said that he gonna make us understand, because he gonna plead with flesh with that sword and that fire, man.
That's right.
You're gonna understand that in that day. You're gonna know what the Lord talking about in that day, right? Go ahead and bring that out, huh?
Book of Matthew 22 and 29.
Bring it out.
Jesus answered and said unto them,
What did he say? What did the Lord say?
Ye do err.
You do what?
Ye do err.
You do what?
Ye do err, not knowing the scripture, nor the power of God.
That's right. Ye do err, not knowing the scripture or the power of God. Ye do err, not knowing the scripture or the power of God.
That's right.
And with that, I want to give a hearty Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom, man. All
Shalom.
praise to the Most High.